Hey, what's up, everybody? This Eve coming to y'all with another episode of Hit the Sled. Man, on this episode of Hit the Sled, we're going to be talking about how did Saquon Barkley dominate the Commanders' run defense. But before we get started, if this is your first time watching me on Hit the Sled, I'm a former offensive lineman from the great institution of West Virginia State University, Yellow Jackets. On this podcast, on my podcast, I try to give you the game of football from an offensive, defensive lineman perspective. I try to give it to you in a perspective that the reason why a game is won or lost is by how the offensive, defensive lines play. If you don't know the game of football, it don't matter what type of quarterback you got, it don't matter what type of receiver you got. If you don't have a good offensive line and a good defensive line, you're not going to win. So my podcast is unique in that I give you the game from that perspective, from an offensive lineman and a defensive lineman perspective. With that being said, like I said, on this episode, we're going to be talking about how did Saquon Barkley run all over my Commanders. And let's not make no mistake about it. That's what he did. Saquon Barkley, I'm going to share this with you real quick to get this thing, let's get it cranked and going. Saquon Barkley, and I'm going to show you the stat line real quick. Saquon Barkley went out there and showed us why he should be the MVP of the National Football League. He made his case. Saquon Barkley ran the ball 26 times for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. Make no mistake about it. If Saquon Barkley, if that man right there was still playing for the Giants, the Eagles do not win that football game. If Saquon Barkley, if that Giants GM would have signed Saquon like he should have, he would not have went to the Eagles, and the Eagles would not have won that football game. The Eagles passing game was null and void. Jalen Hurts had 18 for 28, 221 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He ain't do nothing. Jalen Hurts ain't do nothing. Jalen Hurts didn't do a damn thing. The person that won that game for the Philadelphia Eagles is that man right there, Saquon Barkley. A.J. Brown had 5 catches for 65 yards. That's it. 5 for 65. Dallas Goedert had 5 for 61, the tight end. That's a decent number for a tight end. Where Devontae Smith at? He ain't nowhere to be found. He ain't even on the stat line. So the point I'm trying to tell you is, man, if it wasn't for this man right here, Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 146 yards, and 2 touchdowns, the Eagles don't win that game. The Eagles do not win that football game. So the Commanders, you got to ask yourself this question: how did the Philadelphia Eagles did it? How did Saquon Barkley run the ball? That's an old school stat right there. That's Ricky Waters. That's Keith Byers. Now I'm taking you back right there. That's Deuce Staley type stats right there. Those are all Wilbur Montgomery stats right there for the Philadelphia Eagles. Some of y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. Wilbur Montgomery, Ricky Waters, Keith Byers. Go look them up. Deuce Staley used to be out there number 22 for the Eagles, playing for Andy Reid. Deuce used to be out there running hard. Now he a coach. He a running back coach. But the Eagles, because of this man right here, Saquon Barkley, because of Saquon, Eagles ran all over us. They ran all over the Commanders. So let me show you how they did it. This is the first quarter. This is the first quarter right here. This is the first quarter. These boys came out and they said, we watched that film against the Arizona Cardinals. Run the ball right up the middle on the Commanders. That's what Arizona Cardinals did. James Conner, they ran the ball right up the middle. You know who did that too? 2 weeks ago? The New York Giants. ran the ball right up the middle. So you know what the Eagles said? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to run the ball with this man right here up the middle. That's what they did. They got two tight ends. They got two tight ends right here. They got A.J. Brown right here, Devontae Smith in tight in the formation. And they got this big boy right here, this fat boy. Look at these linemen. These dudes are huge. They said, man, we coming downhill. I'm going to tell y'all something. I feel bad for Bobby Wagner. Because these dudes right here, they ain't holding down the fort on that run defense. They not taking up the double teams. They got linemen that are going straight up to Bobby Wagner. If I'm Bobby Wagner, I'm mad because I got 6'5", 330-pound linemen hitting me on every play, on every run play. Whereas though, if they take up the double team, occupy this double team, that allow me to scrape and come in and make the play back here. I'm going to show you. That ain't happening. These linemen are block driving our defensive tackles one-on-one, and they going straight up to Bobby Wagner. Straight to him. If I'm Bobby Wagner, I'm mad. I'm like, man, hey, y'all got to do something, man. Y'all got to hold up this double team, man. Y'all got to hold y'all double team. It's been going on all year. The Arizona Cardinals ran all over us. The Giants ran all over us. The Steelers had some success. I know I'm leaving out some teams. The Bears ran all over us. The Bears ran that toss, and guess what the Eagles did? They stopped running. Man, listen, let me show y'all what I'm talking about, man. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all, man. Let me show y'all what I'm talking. They try to run the ball right down our throats. This is the first quarter. This is the first quarter right here. Excuse me. This ain't nothing, man. They're going to just drive this, drive that, up the Bobby Wagner. This straight dive. Ain't nothing fancy about this. They just going to give the Saquon out the shotgun, straight dive. Ain't nothing fancy about this. Straight dive. They just say, man, we're going to maul y'all. That's what they said. That's what they came up with. They came up, same thing. They got the two tight ends right here. They got Devontae Smith, little Devontae Smith, skinny Devontae Smith. They're going to ask him to block. Devontae Smith ain't number 175, if that. He might be 185 now. He was 165 in college. He might have gained 20 pounds. They got him in tight on the formation. Man, let me tell you something, man. This right here, the Eagles came out and said, now the Commanders held their fort. Commanders did hold the fort. This ain't nothing but a straight dive. This is nothing but a straight dive. Got a double team here. Got a tight end on the defensive end. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're a pro football defensive end, there is no way a tight end should be blocking you. No way. The only tight end, and he retired 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago. Mark Bavaro, Donnie Warren, Ben Coates. These are the type of tight ends should be blocking defensive ends. Not this dude right here. You got one-on-one blocking with the center here. Got one-on-one here. This is just a straight dive. This ain't nothing but a dive. They just giving it to him, say go up the middle. They try to test the commander, say, hey man, can we run this ball down your throat? That's what they try to do. But the Commanders did hold their fort. Bobby Wagner right there. Bobby setting the tone, slammed him. Jalen Hurts won a flag. Look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts won a flag right there. Look at Jalen. He over there screaming for a flag. He over there screaming for a flag. Now, we ain't going to give you no flag, man. He want a flag. Man, listen. When they started this down the hill, right up the middle, I say, man, they showing up did watch that film. They showing up did watch that film. They saw that, what I've been seeing, what I've been showing y'all on Hit the Sled. Nobody is showing y'all this. This is strictly on Hit the Sled. I ain't seen nobody talking about this. This is unique to Hit the Sled. This straight dive. Straight dive. We just going to double team here, come here. We going to go straight here, one-on-one here. Man, we just coming down here. We just said, man, we watched that film, and we just going to do the same thing. Now, Saquon, now, we made a couple plays early in the game. We made some plays up this middle. We held the fort. We did a good job holding the fort. Guys made some plays. You know, Don Armstrong, he came in, made this play right here. Good play by him. Let me show you what he did. Watch Don Armstrong. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. He's going to beat Lane Johnson, who's been all-pro multiple times. He's going to beat him and come in and get Saquon in the backfield. Excellent job. Excellent job on Don Armstrong part. That's an excellent job right there, man. That's what we need. That's what we need right there. Excuse me. That's what we need. Here come right now. You see what I'm saying? Watch it. Here we go. Excuse me. Here we go. He just beats it inside. He crashes down, gets Saquon right there, makes the tackle. We made the Eagles say, you know what? We got to switch this thing up. Did a good job. You should be excited. Look at my man. Look at 96 right there. You should be excited. Look at him. Watch him. You see what I'm saying? You should be excited. You made a play. You should be excited. Look at him. You should be. Get hype. But the Eagles said, you know what? We can't keep running out here to a brick wall. So you know what they did? They start switching it up. They start running counters. You see what they doing? You see what they doing? I'm going to tell y'all something now. I want y'all to see this. This Dante Fowler right here. This, I don't know. That might not be Dante Fowler. But I'm going to say this. This is a professional defensive end. There is no way this little tight end should be blocking this man right here. No way. He's going to hook him. He's going to set the edge and allow these guys to pull and get the edge for Saquon right here. I'm going to show it to you. That is absolutely unacceptable. That is unacceptable. He got the edge hooked. He got him hooked. He got him hooked. This guy is going to kick this guy out. We got a block here. He's coming around. And look at Saquon. Saquon just following through. You know what? You know the first team to do that against us? When the Chicago Bears, when DeAndre Swift scored that 50-something yard, 56-yard touchdown run on that toss. Ever since then, teams been running it. And until the Washington Commanders stop it, teams going to keep doing it to the Commanders. The Cowboys going to try to do it too. Look at that. Look at that. Now, man, look at my man Frankie Louisville had an outstanding game. This man right here, Louisville's getting blocked. Watch 51, what he do to Louisville right here. Watch 51. Watch what 51 do to Louisville right here. Watch him. Knock him. That's a man with a mortgage, kids, and everything, man. That's not 8 yards. That's 8 yards on a simple toss. Simple counter toss. Man, listen. This was the Eagles say, okay, we got 8 yards on that. You know what? We're going to stick to our plan, though. We're going to keep trying running up the middle. They ain't go to it yet. They try to stick to their plan. They said, we're going to test them out there. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to stick to our plan, and we're going to double team here. We're going to block here with the tight end. We're going to block here with another tight end, and we're just going to get to Saquon. You just running up in the middle and see what we get. That's what they tried to do. This is the first quarter. But it was kind of tight. They was like, man, it ain't looking good. Now look at this. Now look at this right here. Look at this formation right here. I want y'all to see this. Look what they got right here. This 3 tight ends. That's 3 tight ends. That's 3 tight ends. You got Frankie Louisville right here. You got Bobby Wagner right here. Let's see. Let's see what they doing. Let's see what they're going to do. Look at that. That's 3 tight ends. That's 3 tight ends. Oh, lo and behold, ain't it a toss? Ain't it a toss? You think they're going to put 3 tight ends? You think they're going to put 1, 2, 3 tight ends out here by accident? They just going to line them over there and just let them just stand over there. Guess what's getting ready to happen? This fella right here is going to go out here. Real A. Sometimes football ain't complicated. Look at this. Again, this is Dante Fowler. Make no mistake about it. Playing very well for us right here. Pass rushing. Dante Fowler gets hooked by the tight ends. You can't have it. There is no way that should happen. No way. Number 88. Look at it right here. Dante Fowler, he's hooked. He's out to play. He ain't catching Saquon. This guy right here is trying to get Bobby Wagner. He ain't going to get there, but this guy's blocked. You got 81 free. He going to pick up slack. 88 got Dante Fowler. Dante Fowler can't set the edge. Look at it. Look. That's 7 yards. 7, 8 yards right there. Man, listen. That's just the beginning. So they said we got 8 yards the first play. We got 7 yards the second play. Man, you know what? We might be in business here. We might be in business. So guess what they start doing? They start countering over there. They said you know what we're going to do? We're going to start softening them up on this edge out here. Out here. That's what we doing. We're going to start hitting them to the edges. We ain't running it up here no more in the middle. We going to the edges. That's where we're going. We're going to the edges where they kind of soft right there. That's where we're going to go. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go to the edge. Let me show you again. We got this guy right here, this guy up here. This guy's going to hook him. And man, just flat out, it's just a counter. That we got guys coming on the counter. 77 coming, 51. Hey, we just, man, we're going to hit that edge. We just going to hit the edge. And look, listen, man. If you don't think this guy was supposed to be blocking this guy, if Saquon would have stayed outside, he kind of stayed towards the inside. If he would have stayed outside, man, he probably would have hit his head on the goalpost again. That's 7, 8 yards right there. Man, listen. What I'm trying to tell y'all is that this was just the beginning. This is second quarter. This is the second quarter. They just getting started. Now, we made some plays. We made some plays too. Frankie Louisville is outstanding. Frankie Louisville is outstanding. This is how you play it. You remember what I showed you earlier about Dante Fowler messing up? You remember what I told you? I want y'all to watch Frankie Louisville. He engages, he sheds, and he makes the play in the backfield. That's how you play it. That's a professional right there. Watch him. Watch him. Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You deserve to get hyped, Frankie. You deserve to get hyped. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you play. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show it to y'all again so that y'all can know Frankie Louisville for real. Frankie Louisville is the real deal. Frankie Louisville is the real deal. Watch him. He engages, then he sheds, and he comes around, and he makes the play. That's how you play it. Watch him. Look at that. He engages. Now he's shedding. You got a guy coming in on the toss. He sheds the block here, and he comes around, and he makes the tackle on Saquon. That's how you play it. That's how you play it. That's how you play it. Watch. Man, that's outstanding. That is outstanding right there. Now, unfortunately, that was few and far between. That was few and far between. They do the little fake tush push here. Hey, Frankie Louisville again. We got, hey, my man Chin. Louisville set the edge a little bit. Then we got Chin. Chin comes out here. He ain't let 180-pound Devontae Smith block him. Devontae Smith, they tried to put Devontae Smith on him. He got rid of Devontae Smith. He got rid of him. He said, man, get off me, champ. And he makes the play. That's how you do it. That's outstanding. Man, we got some dogs, man. We do got some dogs. But I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show y'all now. See, they go back up the middle. You see what I'm saying? They ran it outside. They say, but we're going to stay to our game plan. Let's Frankie Louisville again. You see Frankie Louisville? You see Frankie? Look at Frankie. I want y'all to watch Frankie. Frankie's supposed to be in the Pro Bowl. Man, Frankie's supposed to be all pro this year. They should put Frankie Louisville should be all pro this year. If the Commanders make the playoff, Frankie Louisville will be all pro. Watch what he does. Watch what Frankie Louisville does. This is only second quarter. Watch that. You see what I'm saying? He right there. He right there. He made the tackle. Man, that's great work. Man, that's great work. That's great work right there. Second quarter. Still second quarter. Now, they're going to run. Hey, Saquon is great, man. They made the tackle. Saquon found that on his own. Saquon found that on his own. Saquon wanted to come right here. He see Frankie Louisville. He said, forget that. I'm cutting out here. Man, Saquon a beast, man. Saquon is like that. Saquon like that. You see what I'm saying? Man, Saquon like that, man. Saquon is that good. Saquon is that good. He is that good. Saquon is that good, man. Watch it again. Again. They do a great job. Bobby Wagner fields. Bobby Wagner fields the hole. But Saquon, hey, man, you got Louisville right here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. This is what makes Saquon special. Saquon gets this ball. He gets this ball. He wants to come here, but Bobby Wagner's sitting. Instead, he spins out of it and creates his own hole. He going to spin. That's going to make Louisville expand the hole out here, and Saquon just going to cut it up. Fine. Saquon created his own hole. Saquon Barkley created his own hole. Watch this. Just watch it. Watch it. Where that hole was at? Was that a hole there? Somebody tell me where was that hole at? This is Saquon right here. He's spinning. He going to come out here. All of a sudden, a hole going to develop. It wasn't supposed to be no hole right there. He spins, a hole develops, and he turns it up. That's, man, if that ain't outstanding, man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man, listen. Y'all better recognize, man, Saquon all pro. If it weren't for Lamar and Jaden and some of these quarterbacks, man, listen, Saquon's supposed to be all MVP this year. Supposed to be MVP. Commanders do a good job right here. They do a good job. They did a good job right here. They did a good job right here up the middle. They had a plan for up the middle. They had a plan. They held a fort right here. I do not like how my man Deron Payne playing, man. Deron Payne, I'm sorry, man. Deron Payne is not playing like he's supposed to. He's being driven back. At least Johnny Newton is getting double teamed. This is one man pushing Deron Payne towards Frankie Louisville. They have re-established the offensive line. We got a double team here. We got a double team here. One man is pushing Deron Payne back to Frankie Louisville. How is Frankie Louisville supposed to make this play now? You got your D tackle all the way to the linebacker. How is he supposed to make that play? Look at that. Look at that. Man, listen. I'm going to show y'all some more. Now, Deron made some plays. But Deron got to play better, man. Deron got to play better. He's not coming off the ball with no intensity. He is not coming off the ball with any intensity. I want y'all to watch Deron Payne. Deron Payne's been great, man. He's been great for us. Man, I just want him. I think he got a lot left in the tank. I think he's outstanding. But, man, this ain't where it's at. This ain't where it's at. And they back hitting that edge again. They back hitting that edge. They hitting that edge. Watch them. They back hitting the edge. See what I'm saying? Saquon running through people, man. Good job. They stayed with it. Good job. But, man, this thing is going somersault. They did a good job stopping them right here. They did a very good job. Great job. Great job right there. I love the way the DB field, number one. Field right here. They're going to come in, try to get in, Wagner, Deron Payne, and all of them. Yeah. Deron Payne ain't know who had the ball. He thought Jalen Hurts. He ain't know who had the ball. Deron Payne looking over there. Watch him. He getting driven back. He getting pushed back. He get that double team. He getting pushed. Look at him. This is Deron Payne right here. He getting pushed back. He don't know where the ball at. He going around looking around. He don't know where the ball at. Look where his eyes at. Eyes over here. He looking around where the ball at. Look, then he look. Then he look. Then he see they got him right here. Now he looking. Man, listen. This thing here, we need our guy, man. He's been a beast for us for a long time. We need him to play better. We need him out there. We need him. We need him out there to play better. Because coming into this third quarter, it's still a game. This still the third. This is just the third quarter right here. We up 10-6. We up 10-3. 10-3. Halftime, third quarter. Saquon, they still doing a good job. They did a very good job right here. Very good job, my man. 98. 98 up that middle. Up that middle. Up that middle. They held it forward. See what I'm saying? He held it down, split the double team, made the play. That's what you're supposed to do. Got to feel you. Got to be strong. Got to be strong. The Eagles said, you know what? We ain't going to they tried to run it up the middle again. They try to run up the middle again. We get a good penetration. Bobby Wagner and them. Louisville right here. They tried to, but they said, you know what? You see, Bobby Wagner in the field. Great job. Excellent job right there. Love it. Love it. Love it. But the Eagles said, you know what? We ain't going to keep running this ball down that middle. We had 8 yards in the first half. We was getting 7, 8 yards a pop. Man, they tried. They said, Saquon said, man, we got to find some extra room. I got to hit this thing outside. They went to that sideline. They said, man, we got to start hitting this thing outside. We got to hit it outside. They try to keep running it. As the game wore on, but they're gonna stop running that thing up the middle. They say, man, we got lucky right there. They going back to that outside. They're gonna test that edge. That's the one play I saw Deron Payne made. Great play by him right there. That was a great play. He beat 77 clean. That's him right here. He beat 77 clean, make the tackle. But, man, that was few and far between. We need more of that. We need more of that. We need more of that. See him? He made the play. Great job by Deron Payne. Great job. We need more of that. Going into this fourth quarter. Now, it's the fourth quarter, man. This is the fourth quarter. This when we need them more than anything. They said, the Eagles said, you know what? We're gonna run this ball. We run this ball to the outside. We ain't messing around no more with this inside stuff. They going right here. They going right here. Our guys take steps inside. Guess what happens? They hook them. There's no uncertain way a tight end should be hooking our defensive end. No way. Now, we lucky. Watch Bobby Wagner scrape and feel down the line. That's how you move. Bobby Wagner came down like a man running on pants on fire. Man, look at him. Watch what he do here. Watch what Bobby Wagner do. Watch Bobby Wagner. Watch him. He beats the block. He beats the block, and he still makes the tackle, prevent the touchdown. Look at Bobby right here. He going to beat this guy right here. He going to engage, shed, then make the tackle down the line. That's a great play. That's why he going to the Hall of Fame. That's why he going to the Hall of Fame. Look at that. Look at that. That's why he going to the Hall of Fame. Now, the Eagles said, we run this thing to the outside. We ain't playing around. We going to start running this thing to the outside. They kept trying to run it in there, but, man, they said once they found that one success, they said, man, that's where we going. Look again. Here's the formation again. Tight end here. Tight end here. Defensive end here. This is Deron Payne. This is Frankie Louvu. Bobby. Man, watch. They made a play right here. Good play. Good play. Yeah, this was one of the ones. Dorn Armstrong crashing in. He crashed. He crashed in. He crashed in, beat him, and made the play. That's one of the few times they say, okay, we're not running inside no more. Great job. You remember when I told you a tight end should never block you? You remember what I said? A tight end should never block a defensive end. A tight end should never block a defensive end. Watch Dorn Armstrong. A tight end should never block a NFL defensive end. Watch him beat this man right here and get the play. That's how you beat a defensive. That's how you do it. A tight end should never block a NFL defensive end. Ever. I would take it as a disgrace, man. So, again, this is the touchdown. The Eagles said we ain't running it in the middle no more. Now, I want somebody to explain this to me. The same thing happened with Daniel Jones on the option. We got too many people in the same gap. Bobby Wagner is here. Bobby Wagner is in this gap. He's inside. Deron Payne got pushed all the way. He got drive blocked all the way to Bobby Wagner. So Bobby Wagner is in this block. Let me show y'all again. Bobby Wagner's in this hole. Deron Payne got drove back into Bobby Wagner. So when Saquon, now Dorn Armstrong has went outside. He's taking himself out the play by taking it outside. He's not going to be quick enough to crash down to get Saquon. He's out the play. He's not going to be able to get Saquon coming down here. He's not going to be able to. So guess what happens? This guy's out the play. Deron Payne get driven back into Bobby Wagner, who's filling in this gap. So by the time, let me show you. By the time Bobby Wagner wants to scrape and come in to make the play, he can't do it because he trips on Deron Payne, who got driven back all the way back to him. That's why I said Deron Payne is not playing like the star that we need him to be. That's why. Man, Deron Payne has been great for us, but, man, let me try to tell you something. This is unacceptable right here. Can't happen, man. I can't be paying you 50-some million guaranteed, and this happening to you, where a Hall of Fame middle linebacker can't scrape and to make the tackle to prevent the touchdown. Because Bobby Wagner can't get there because he runs into on Deron Payne. Guess what happened to Saquon? Hit his head on the goalpost, y'all. Watch it. Hit his head on the goalpost. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what happened. Because Deron Payne got drove. Mind you, look what Deron. Let me make sure. Because Deron Payne is in here. Bobby Wagner is in here. Deron Payne is getting double teamed and pushed all the way back here to Bobby Wagner. He can't scrape over to get Saquon. Dorrance Armstrong over here, he's out to play. He's going to try to come back around here. He can't do it. Saquon too fast. He's out the gate. That's easy touchdown there. That's easy. That's easy money. That's easy money. Throw the ball in the stands, Saquon. You that great. Throw the ball in the stands. Throw it in the stands. Now they get the turnover. They get the turnover. Okay, so let me tell you how this. So guess what happened? They got to the sideline and they got screamed at. How y'all let them people get the edge? So guess what happened? Everybody stopped running this way. Everybody stopped running fast out here. Everybody trying to set the edge. And you know what happened? Saquon gonna cut it back. Because everybody outran the play. Look at that. See what I'm saying? Does that look eerily familiar? Because you know what? You know what? Another player's coming soon. The Eagles said, look at him. Man, these are professional coaches. I watched this film and I said to myself, this is why them dudes are getting paid thousands and millions of dollars. This is why they're getting paid millions of dollars. They saw that the Commanders, because of that first touchdown, everybody, they gave up a touchdown similar to that to DeAndre Swift. So now they got beat again for a touchdown. They overrunning it. Everybody's overrunning it. Everybody. So guess what? Saquon, just stay patient with it. Press the hold and cut it like a zone. Simple, tall zone. This is why they pros. Watch it. That was a call play. That was a call play. Absolutely. That was a call play. And that ain't just the end of it. Watch it again. You remember this from earlier? You remember this? Tight end. Tight end. Tight end. Don't that look familiar? Okay. Because in the first half, they did the same thing, right? Just watch. Because, again, because the Commanders, everybody now is racing. Everybody, look at them. Everybody is racing. Everybody is racing out there. Everybody. Look at Bobby Wagner. He's gone. Dorrance Armstrong. He's the Eagles. Everybody is racing. This guy racing. This guy racing. They're going to seal this thing here. This guy has fell on the ground. The left guard, he gonna fall on him. He's gonna cut him off. The center, he's coming here. You know what's gonna happen? A big alley is gonna happen for Saquon to score a touchdown. A big alley, biggest day. Man, even I could have ran through that one. Watch it. Just watch it. Touchdown. That's game. That's game, set, match right there. That's game, set, match. Man, listen. That's why they lost this game. They lost this game because they let the Chicago Bear, DeAndre Swift, who played for Georgia, who played at Georgia, that game beat them because they called flashbacks. They let Saquon score early in the fourth quarter out there. And then because they were over pursuing, because the Commanders were over pursuing, everybody trying to run out here to beat Saquon to the alley. They started doing it in the first half. They remember giving up 7-8 yards, and they gave up a touchdown. Like, oh man, we can't let this man do it again. So you know what Saquon do, being great as he is? He pressed it and then he cut it back. Easy. That's easy money there. That's easy money. He pressed it and he cut it back. That's an easy touchdown. That's easy there. Can't get no easier than that. It gets no easier than that. It gets no easier than that. So when I tell you guys, man, that the Commanders defensively, we need our defensive line to play a lot better. I know we lost Deron Payne. We didn't lose Deron Payne. We lost Jonathan Allen. I know we lost Jonathan Allen, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Jonathan Allen wasn't playing that much better anyway. He wasn't playing no better. Deron Payne, our star defensive tackle, he not getting the job done. So, man, we got issues. Now, the teams we get ready to play in the future, ain't too many Saquons running out there. But they got pros. But they ain't got a lot of Saquons. Saquon can easily, in any other year, he can easily be the MVP of the National Football League. Saquon can play back in the day. So the point I'm trying to make is that we got work to do. We got work to do, and we got to get it done fast. Man, with that being said, thank you for joining me on this episode of Hit the Sled. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Hit the Sled. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm there on Hit the Sled. Man, we got a lot of things coming. We're going to keep pushing the issue. We're going to keep moving it forward. Man, we got a lot of things we working on. I truly appreciate it. Man, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the like button. We over 70,000 people. We're trying to get to 1 million. 1 million views. We're going to get there. God willing, we're going to get there. Because I'm going to bring you this good content. I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to show y'all why. I'm not just going to tell you. You ain't got to take my word for it. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you what's going wrong. I'm going to show you what the Commanders are doing, good or bad. They my team, but I got to be truthful and tell y'all the truth. I definitely got to do it. I got to say the truth. So with that being said, man, I truly appreciate everybody watching me on Hit the Sled. Keep subscribing. Stay with me. Hit the Sled. Man, I truly appreciate it. Till we see you next time, next week, God willing, and God bless.